Welcome back, everyone. It is Goblin Gang, and we are playing Hoop League. Hoopland? We're playing Hoopland. This is a new series we're playing. We are starting out as the Hornets, the Charlotte Stingers, actually. Look at our head coach, George Wilson. I like to see rebounding, fast break. That's pretty nice. Looking at development, we want to turn all these guys to auto. That means that all of our players are going to develop automatically, so all their stats are going to improve on their own. That's pretty nice. This is training regimen. That's pretty nice. That's just deals with injury. They're all auto. Making sure they're all auto. If not max, just means that there's no upgrade points available to assign. And then draft. We're going to make sure to try finding the best draft stars we can. This is a very unique strain for me. I don't remember usually looking like this, but that means our scout will look for players on their own to help us out. So let's go do that. We're going to get a young age. I want people that are young. I don't know why I'm choosing 18, but that's 18. Yeah, go up. We're trying to get young guys, draft prospects. I don't think it's going to be people in the league, hopefully. Hopefully young draft prospects. We're going to go to 25 just to be safe for any rookies. Yeah. I don't really care about stats right now. So let's go around. One thing is free agents. So looking at our roster, let's see what we'll need to pick up. We're also going to look at our stars, so go off ratings. That's not good. Ahmad Hamad is less than 2 stars because of regression at his age 33. I did not know what country that is. That is an interesting country. 7-1 though, so I mean that's pretty good. Stats don't look too incredible. Poor shooting is fine. Harry Heath, another center, 7-1 as well. 7-3, wow. Stats look a little worse. Should be worse. He's only like 1 star. The American 29-year-old. I don't know. I don't feel too good about him. I don't feel too confident about Harry Heath. But centers, I mean, those are poor stat lines for them. So let's see if we can get more improvement on that. Harry Heath does have better stamina is one thing I'd say. Going to the next position, though. Can we please go to the next position? I don't know. I'm really contemplating about these centers. It's just stat, trying to find the stat difference. It looks like he has better potential, but yeah. Lehtinen, 37-year-old Finland athlete. Make sure it doesn't look like it's going in order of ratings, so that's one thing I'm trying to look for. We're going by position now. Leroy Moran, Ray Norton, Roger Holt, Alejandro Rodriguez. Good guards. Forwards, Terrence Franklin, Edgar Bryan, Martin Chapman, and Sami Lehtinen. Not a lot of star ratings there. And then for our centers, Ahmad Hamad and Harry Heath. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough year. The one thing I like about Leroy is he does have a 3-point shooting. Harry Heath, I don't think he has anything for us. Lehtinen, regression already. Ray Norton, regression. Roger Holt, Alejandro Rodriguez, regressing already. Terrence Franklin, looks like he could be a little bit inside. But yeah, I don't like that. We're gonna have to pick up some new draft prospects. Not draft prospects. There's no draft year 1. We're gonna have to go to free agency and pick up guys to fill up our slots. We're rated 29th overall. I think the only team rated worse than us right now is Milwaukee Spartans, I believe is what they're called. We'll see how we do. Age, a lot of old players here. 39, Ray Norton, Roger Holt, 38, Sami Lehtinen, 37, Alejandro Rodriguez, 36. So that's going to be an important thing to look forward to is youth. Looking forward, contracts. Ahmad's making 16 mil. That's a lot. Not as much. I mean, we have a lot of money available, as you see, 155 million. Gonna have to be smart on our pickups though, because I feel like 16 mil for Ahmad Hamad is a lot for him. Looking up at our players' contracts, we have only a few guys signed through this next year, and a couple of those guys, 3 of those guys, are on player options or team options, I guess I should say. Looking at ratings, some really talented guys out here. Justin Brady, a 3.5-star guard forward. Very promising. Look at that dunk and layup. Good free throw shooting. Really like that. Let's give him a contract immediately. Got to make sure that signing interest looks good. How long do we want to sign him for, though? 3 years seems like a lot, so let's make it 2 years. And then increase his salary by quite a bit. We're going to give him 20 mil. It looks like that's perfect. That's what we want. And we want a team option, so 97% is just fine. Likely to sign that contract. We do need a guy, so that's going to be why we're trying to sign him right away. How old is him, though? He is 26. Okay, so he is pretty young. relatively young, so that's going to be pretty promising to have him for a couple years, and you can sign him for the future. Michael Davenport, look at that free throw shooting, mid-range, inside layup, good steal. I like to see rebounding a little bit, but as a guard, that's fine. And we do have a shooter, so let's try getting him in contract. Let's see if he'll sign with us. This could be another promising player. Look how much money we have. We don't have a lot of money to spare. Make it 2 years. I guess we're doing 3 years. We want to make sure team option. 79%. We're trying to save some money to make sure we have another guy. 13 mil, I think, is as far as we're wanting to go right now. It's going to be tough. I'm not 100% sure what I'd want to do. The American 25-year-old guard, Davenport, 3.5 stars as well. I don't know. We're going to give him a contract, though, so let's go do that. 2 years, I think, is what we're going to do. Team option. I don't know, 2 or 3. 2 or 3 years. Seeing that signing interest, 2 years is just a drop in 4%, so that's fine. 75% interest in our team. I mean, I don't know. Can we get him to sign? We need a center. Hartman, looking at him. We're trying to look for all centers. Andrew Combs, great blocking. That's why we're signing him. Not a lot of interest, though. See, 11% interest. I don't know if we can sign a good center with the money we have left. Looking at all centers now. We're looking at tallest athletes now for centers. Lance Barton, 22-year-old. I don't know. I'm looking for good rebounding right now. I don't know if any of these guys truly have good rebounding. Okay. Maybe a little bit of rebounding there. A lot of regression, though. Clayton Anthony, look at that dunk. That's really insane. Good steal, good defense. Rebounding's okay, but his dominance inside the paint is going to be huge for us. 3-star forward center. It looks like he is young, 23-year-old, 7'1". That could be really promising for us down the line. Free throw is okay. His 3-point sucks, like half point right there, but that is completely fine. I think that I would want more rebounding, but I think he is looking pretty good. Yeah, signing interest. That's a lot of money to have to spend on a guy like that. Though, 11 mil, I don't know. We want to make sure we sign him. I think he looks promising, so let's sign him. Give him 12 mil. That's pretty much all our money, though. We're skipping through the rest of free agency, so let's see if we actually got our guys. One of them got rejected. That's Davenport. That's too bad. But we get Justin Brady and Clayton Anthony. That is huge. I think those guys would do great for us. I think Davenport is a dude I really liked, though, so it's still a shame we're not getting him. But I think it's fine. Justin Brady and Clayton Anthony, I think, will do great for us. We do want to fill up our roster slots, so we still have 3 more available. Looking at positions, though, guards. I think we want guards. We're looking at young guys now, so let's go look at young guys. Because they're going to provide us good depth, I feel like. And they're cheap, usually. Usually rookies are cheap. Gary Mason, Christian Perez, shooting guard, point guard. I'm not really a fan of that positional role. Laurent Leroy, a rookie with 2.5 stars, though. I mean, okay. We do want a guard, though. We do want a good guard. So we're going to sign Gary Mason here. I think that's going to be huge for us. Well, except any amount. I probably could give him less money, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Team option, 1 mil. He's a free agent pickup. That's a huge rookie pickup here for us. Gary Mason, that's going to be huge. So he's now on the team. Laurent Leroy, Christian Perez are rookies. So let's see if we can get one of those guys. Either of them. I think Christian Perez, it looks like Venezuela flag, right? Venezuelan flag. 2-star shooting guard. I'm not sure how good he will be, but we're going to do the same exact contract that we gave Gary Mason. Okay, one more rookie available. Laurent Leroy there. Look at that. 6'5" guard forward. We just got one, though. I'm not sure. We're looking for other forwards. Trying to see. But Laurent Leroy, 2.5 stars from France. Looks very promising. We can give him a similar deal as everyone else. 2 years, team option. Probably could go 4 years because he's so cheap, but I'm going to give him 2 years, team option for 1 mil a year. I think it looks pretty good. This is our team. Look at that. Got some great talent there. All the guys we just picked up are all our top players. So the 5 players we picked up are all our top players on this team. So that looks great. So we're going to go to lineup, and we're going to optimize lineup. That's what I want to do all season. We do have one guy. Laurent Leroy is playing on the bench. Hamad off the bench. But we do have Perez and Mason in the starting lineup to start this year off. So let's see how that goes for us here. Brady on our front page. He is our star. He should be starting for us, yes, at small forward. I'm going to save that or optimize lineup as our default just to be safe. And here we go. Getting ready to to look. We're going to make sure we get our draft assignment in. We were looking at that earlier. I want to make sure to get a draft assignment in before the regular season starts. I forgot to hit confirm. I think I exited. But we want good rebounders, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Make sure we get good rebounding talents. That's what we're looking for. I love blocking. I'm a really good blocker on this game. Make sure to get good blocking talent. Going forward. Passing, dribbling. It's okay, I guess. We want good finishing inside the paint. I don't really know if I need dunking, but that's fine. Go for it all around. Mid-range. We want good mid-range. Don't really care about three-point, but we want really good free throw. So I'm going to go up to 6. Let me see if we can get any young guys. Maybe that's too ambitious for young guys. Minimum start rating, we want 2. I mean, I don't know if we can get these guys. Hopefully we can scout some college athletes. That's what I'm trying to do. Look, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors. See if anyone fits the mold here. Minimum star rating of 2. Maybe that's a bit ambitious, but I think in college they should be fine. I don't think it automatically adapts to college level. We have primary, archetype, and secondary. I don't think it really matters. We're mainly looking for forwards, though. I feel like that's our weakest position right now. We have guard forwards, we have guards. Guard forwards is our weakest spot. I think we have our assignment set. It doesn't look like there's anything there, but hopefully we'll find guys throughout the season. Let's play our game. Our first game, Oklahoma Outlaws. Let's go. This should be a road game. I'm hoping for something good. There's a lot of stuff, offensive stuff. Doesn't really matter when we're playing. Make sure to check our lineup, double check to confirm that's set. And I think we're just about ready to hop into this game. Let's go. Okay, on the road in Oklahoma City. Okay, the Outlaws, OKC Outlaws. Let's see, Clinton Anthony is the one tipping off for us. Gary Mason has the ball in his hand, dribbling down the court. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. We'll pass it out to Clinton Anthony. He shoots a 3 off the bat, and that's a brick. He's not a three-point shooter, but he was wide open in the corner. We'll take that any day. Franklin guarding the paint. They dish it out, pass it back in. Perez, I don't think he's a strong defender. Shoots it over us. He misses the shot, though. Clinton Anthony gets a tipped rebound from Franklin. Really good job. Franklin, Gary Mason, pass it back. Okay, Mason has the ball, trying to find some space, dribbling back and forth. Passing the paint to Anthony. Perez with the layup. Bang, first points. Christian Perez, a shooting guard. Really nice to see there. Mason guarding up top. Franklin passed in. Can he guard Chambers? Shoots over him, and he drops it in. What a shot that was. Roger Chambers. That's a nice shot over Franklin. Franklin's not the best defender there, it looks like. Pass to Brady. Can we get one of our stars there? Pass to Brady. I don't know. I'm trying to get a 3 off. Dribbling in. Driving in. He's really good back down power. Anthony has the ball up top at the top of the key there. Pass back to Franklin. Not a lot of time on the clock. We got to get something going here for us. Mason has the ball at the top of the key now. Pass it back to Brady. Not a lot of time. Pass it out. Drop shot. Floats it in. Look at that. Wow. Did a jump stop. Then floats it. That's a really good shot there by Mason. I can't believe he floated that in. Very promising for this young rookie. Back down on Brady. That goes in. Bruce Olive drops it in on Brady. Gotta make sure to stand stronger than that. This has it at the top of the key. Pass it into Brady, trying to back down. Nothing going. Pass it back to Mason. To the corner for Brady. Driving. And drops it to Mason. Good pass. Mason with his second basket of the game. The rookie with 4 points already. And where you have a 2-point lead here with 4:20 left in the game. Good tip there by Mason. But it ends up resulting in a drive. Unable to contest anything. The shot is airballed though. I feel like they got a good drive there. But sky hooks are really bad. You're not going to make a lot of shots if you're doing sky hooks. Mason has the ball back. We have the ball with a 2-point lead in hand early in this first quarter. Trying to drive. Oh, the ball gets tipped. Mason gets the ball back though. Pass to Perez. Trying to drive. Goes to Anthony. He passes out to Mason. Shoots a 3. Fall away 3. The shot is missed. Very bad 3-point shot there. A 30% chance of making. That's what that meter is. Clinton Anthony with the first block with the Charlotte Stingers. Good job, Anthony. That's going to be really dominant for us. It looked like a pretty solid block there. Gary Mason, come on. Tipping it back to half court. Preventing the turnover, right did. Trying to dribble on us. We're trying to get a steal here with Mason. He only has 4 stealing. That's pretty good, though. Enough for us. And he forces the backcourt violation. Good job. The ball is tipped. That's how that happens. The ball gets tipped. And as they go to pick it up, they run back. The momentum carries them into the backcourt. A floater by Brady bounces out of the cylinder. Too bad that didn't fall. Good tip there. Brady forces the steal on the opposite end off his missed shot. Mason drives. Franklin then drives off the pass. Floats it in. And it is good. The skyhook by Terrence Franklin. 1 rebound, 2 points now for him. Mason guarding up top. for just force a backcourt violation. Matthew shoots it over. Or I think I'm saying Matthew. It's Wright. Wright shoots it over. Gary Mason. Let's see. Anthony Norton. Let's see. Norton is our new guard. And Leroy. Look at that. Already on fire. Passing back to Brady. Trying to drive. Gets a nice lane to the basket for an easy lay-in. 10 points. Already 6-point lead. Brady has 2 points now. His first basket. He has a steal and 2 assists to go along with it. Norton guarding up top on Wright. His stealing is a little weaker. Wright is trying to shoot over him. Does right there. And can't get the fall. Bounces out of bounds. 6-point lead here halfway through this first quarter. Let's see if we can do anything. Anthony passes it into Norton. Norton letting in. I don't know how confident I feel about him. Trying to drive. Gets the lane to the basket. Got to pass it back out. But instead we turn the ball over. Norton. We can't allow that to happen. Franklin guarding O'Neal up top. Pass to the corner. Back to Franklin's O'Neal. O'Neal guy finding a lane to the basket. Shoots it over Norton. It's dropped short. Norton with a rebound. The person with a 1.5 rebounding makes it. Anthony driving to the basket. Backs down. Passes into the corner to Lettinen. Lettinen shoots a 3. And it's overshot. Unable to get the rebound. Anthony attempts to, but unable to get there. Norton guarding up top. Wright again. Wright is ice cold. All league getting a drive lane. And Young. It's a dish to Young, and he misses a layup. Lettinen gets the rebound, though. Norton back with the ball in hand. What's he going to do? Trying to get position. They're passing the Anthony. Ball's tipped, but backs down and gets an easy lay-in. His first basket as a Stinger. Okay, we get Hamad and Brian in. Edgar Bryan. Let's see. They have the ball. Cunningham. Interesting color skin for Cunningham. Let's see. Barron. And it's a foul. We foul. Brian fouls on the lay-in attempt. It was behind the basket. Jay Barron shooting his first free throws. I think first free throws I've seen in Hoopland as a Stinger. First one falls, rolling around the rim. Second one is short. Hamad gets a rebound. Pass to Lettinen. Driving around, trying to find a layup. Finds a lane, lays it in. 14-5 lead. His first basket as a Stinger. Norton guarding Cunningham up top. Pass in. Leroy guarding Henry. Backs him down. Leroy gets shot over, but the shot is missed. Hamad gets a rebound. Passes it back to Leroy. To Norton, but Cunningham steals the ball off Norton's pass. Gotta make sure not to do that. That's his second turnover already in this first quarter. Hamad gets a block. Good recovery on that defense play. Pass to Norton. Passes it into Leroy. Finds a lane to the basket. Lays it in. Leroy's already flaming hot. He's 1 of 1 with 1 assist. Norton guarding up top. Cunningham again. Gets past him. Hamad playing defense again. Can he do anything? Pass to the corner. Wide open. The shot is missed though. And Norton with another rebound. Pass downfield to Lettinen. Trying to drive through. Can't back down. Pass to Leroy. He's not really getting much momentum either. Pass to Bryan. Top of the key to Lettinen. Leroy. 33% 3-point shooter. Trying to drive to the basket. Unable to get anything really. 36% now. Pass is tipped on the pass into Edgar Bryan. Cunningham gets the ball back in hand. And it's a lay-in by Wright. Oh, that's Barron. Jay Barron with the lay-in. Wow. So it's 16-7 now. We get Anthony, Franklin, and Holt. Franklin and Anthony are back for their second stint. Holt, I want to see how this goes. Pass to Anthony. Dunks it in. Look at that slam. Watch this pass again. Pass in. Just gets the outside. Cuts back into the center of the court there. Easy dunk there for 4 points for him now. Holt guarding at the top. Hamad gets a tip. Recovery off getting pushed back. The back down does not work effectively there. Leroy trying to get it to the basket. Passes to Holt. Holt misses the lay-in. Leroy tries tipping it back up. Hits the rim again. But ends up falling into the Outlaws' hands. Holt, I don't really know if I like him as a defender. Shot over Franklin there. Rebound. Franklin driving to the basket. Gets a little bit of back down. Gets a lay-in. He misses it though, but he gets the roll. 1.6 seconds left. 20-7 to end this first quarter. That's a good lead for us there. Anthony, look at that. Currently our star player right now. Jay Barron is their star player. Okay, because we got the tip, Outlaws get to start with the ball the next 2 quarters. Cunningham with it. Roger Holt. We left our same lineup, it looks like, out here to start the second quarter. Anthony getting back down. Can he get the block? Yes, he can. Tips it out of bounds. Unable to get the rebound, though. Ball goes back to the Outlaws. They maintain possession. They retain possession. Pass back up to Cunningham. Holt with only 1.5 steals, 0 blocking, and half rebounding. Very poor guy to be guarding there. Back down on Brian. Fouls again, and gets the shot to fall. Is that Ollie? Wow. Through contact. Nice continuation there. Ollie does get the finish. They sub in Henry. We sub in Franklin. We sub in Franklin for Anthony, it looks like. Bruce Ali, 5 points for them. He looks pretty good. It's now 20-10 lead for us. Trying to drive Hamad. Pass out to Edgar Bryan. Leroy driving. Finds a lane. Gets it to fall. Look at that, Leroy. 4 points for him. He's 2 of 3 now. I think we counted that tip. Did he miss it? The tip must have counted as a shot, I guess. Franklin guarding. It's another foul. Who's the foul on? Is that Hamad? It's got to be on Hamad, I think. Look at this. Bang. I think it's got to be Hamad running in from the side. Usually it says. I wasn't paying enough attention there. First, the free throw is missed. Hamad gets another rebound there. Brady with the ball in his hand. Watch him drive around outside. Gets to the basket, and he slams it down. Look at that dunk. 12-point lead now for us after a Brady dunk. And we're going to see a lot more of that throughout the year, hopefully. 4 points now for Brady. Cunningham passing it in onto Leroy. Leroy gets back down, blocks the pass, though. Holt gets the ball, driving to the basket. He goes for the lay-in, and it's good. Look at that. I don't think that was a block. I think they're giving the steal to Leroy. I think that should be fair, but I don't think they usually do that. Holt guarding up top again. Leroy getting back down by Henry. Can he get a defensive play? He's being pushed out of play a little bit. Jumps early for the block and ends up rolling it in. Henry, 1 of 4 now on the day. He also has a steal himself. Holt driving in, passing into Franklin. Can get outside. Nothing really. Pack up to Holt. To Brady. Driving to the basket. Goes to float it in. Gets fouled. Drawing contact on OKC. Brady, look at the free throw. First one is perfect. Look at that beautiful free throw shot. 7 free throw is really good in this game. I feel like you can make every shot with 7 free throw. Both of them are good. We're up 14 points now. Brady with 6 points. Brady guarding Ali on the perimeter. Top of the three right there. Ali shoots it over him, and it's just missed. Holt gets the rebound. Pass to Leroy. Leroy trying to find some room there. Driving out. Pass to Hamad. Hamad trying to drive to the basket. Good back down. Lays it in. Hamad is really strong back down there. 3 rebounds, 2 blocks for Hamad already. That's his first basket as a Stinger. 16-point lead now at 30 points. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Brady playing defense on Ali. Good back down by Ali, and that's an easy layup. 7 points for him. He's playing really good. 3 of 4 shooting for Ali. Holt driving down. Pass into Leroy. Finds a lane to the basket. Another lay-in for Leroy. The rookie guard forward they picked up. Questioning whether we should pick him up or not. Proving to be a really solid pickup right here. Up 16 points now. Just under 2/3 left in this first half. Ali, another driving on Brady. Gets enough room to roll that one in. 9 points for Bruce Ali. That's looking really good for him. I think he's the leading scorer in this game. Brady trying to back down on Ali. Passing to Holt. Back out to the perimeter for Brady. He shoots a 3. He's fouled. And it's missed. But we get fouled by Ali there. So he's going to shoot 3 free throws. We bring Mason and Perez back in. Looks like it's going to be good. Brady making his... Is that his 3rd free throw of the day? Yes, it is. 7 points. Going to make this one, too. Back of the rim. Kevin Durant type shot right there. Bang. And his 3rd free throw. 5th of the game. And that one's also going to be good. Look at that. 5 free throws for Justin Brady. 9 points. Tying Bruce Ali. Very evenly matched there. Franklin guarding Chambers. It's shot over him, but he gets a block. Good block there. Perez trying to drive on the trying to take his time now. Pass back to Brady. Brady trying to drive to the basket. Pass out to Perez. Franklin. And drive with Perez. Gets a lane to the basket. Look at that finger roll. 4 points for Perez. He's 2 of 2. Brady guarding Ali up top now. The 2 starts of the game. Mason gets another tip on right, and it's a... It's another tip on right, and right does another backcourt violation. Really good job by Mason there. Mason back with the ball in hand, trying to find a lane to the basket. Pass to Anthony. Anthony has a really strong back down as well. Mason back with the ball, trying to drive. Does, but passes out to Brady for an open 3, and he undershoots and it bounces over. We're up 19 points right now. Looking really solid. Can't get a 3 to drop. Mason guarding right. Right's going to pass it in right there. Yes, it is. To Chambers. Brian gets back down. Really good back down. Gets a lane to the basket and gets the fall over the front rim. He's 2 of 4 shooting with 4 points. Mason trying to drive. Driving fast. Good contest. Perez passes it to wide open Bryan in the middle of the paint. Bang, that's good. First basket for Edgar Bryan. Mason guarding right again. Gets another tip. Tries pushing it, but ends up forcing another backcourt violation. That's his third forced backcourt violation. No stats for Mason on those plays, even though it does result in an extra possession for us. Perez doing a spin move. Drives to the basket. Layup. Good. 21-point lead now. 2 minutes left in the second. 6 points for Perez. Mason guarding right again. Passing out to Davenport. Perez, not the strongest defender. 1 steal, 1 block. Bryan. Back down. Misses the dunk, but the shot hits bottom rim. Anthony driving fast break, and the dunk is good. Look at that. Anthony switching hands. Bang! What a slam. Right back with the ball. Anthony has 6 points, 2 blocks, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Mason trying to get another tip there. Letting in guarding Sherman, and he blocks the shot. Perez fast break. Him down is the only one down the court. Trying to get a lay-in, pass it into Bryan, and it's missed. Bryan backs up. Results in a turnover. 23-point lead. Anything can change. The wide open pass. Perez was not guarding him. He was playing outside, not inside. Easy layup for the Thunder. For the Outlaws, sorry. Jeez. Anthony driving. Good layup. Floats it in. Bang. Finds the lane. Drops it in for the floater. He has 2 rebounds, 8 points now. Just 1 behind Brady. Bryan getting back down by Chambers again. He's trying to stand strong. Jumps for the block late, but the ball hits side. Misses wide there. Anthony back with the ball in hand. Passes to Letton in. Trying to drive. Nothing there. Pass the corner to Bryan. Bryan open for 3. Gets a bounce. Does not get it to fall. Drops short. Letton unable to get the rebound there. Chambers with it. Bryan guarding Chambers there. Perez. Davenport shoots it over him. Can't get it to fall. Mason with the rebound. Sprinting down court. Trying to get outside. Goes around. Shoots a layup on the roll around. Wow. That's a really good reverse layup there by Mason. Insane. That's going to be really talent there. Really good talent to see. Just 30 seconds left in the second quarter, first half. 25-point lead for us. And Sherman gets a nice lay-in there. 10-point lead. Outlaws have scored 17 points this quarter. That's a lot better than their 7 in the first. We're still up 25, though. Not enough to slow us down. Norton with the ball. He stood in for Gary Mason. Okay, Anthony, so strong. He's on fire. Pass back to Norton. We're going to pass to the corner to Anthony. Driving. Wide open lane. Dunks it. Look at that poster. Is that on Davenport? Bang! Look at that. Strongman shots right there. Anthony with 10 points now in this first half. 3 rebounds as well. Norton guarding Henry up top. Going to find a lane. Henry dunks it over Bryan. Wow, back-to-back posters. Not a lot of time left in this first half, 12 seconds, but I believe that's enough time for us to do anything we want. Norton bring it across, passes to Brady. Chapman driving around, and he dunks it. Look at Chapman. Is that his first points as a Stinger? I believe so. Look at that dunk right there. Insane. First basket for Martin Chapman. It's a deep 3. Misses. Norton could have had a good contest there. That is half. Up 25. The Outlaws are scoring a little bit more. Anthony is still our top performer. Look at that. Rebounds, points, blocks. Love to see that. 51 points. Are shooting 74.2%. Yet to hit a 3. Neither team's hit a 3. The Outlaws are 0 for 4 as well, but we're holding a really great shooting percentage. They're at 46.4. Assists, we have 17 and 4 turnovers. They have 9 and 5 turnovers. So we have 17 assists on our shots. We also have 6 blocks, which is really nice. Second half, they're starting now. Right, we have Mason. We have our starters in, it looks like. Mason guarding right. Right still ice cold. I don't even know if he's hit a shot on Mason yet. Driving around. Anthony trying to hold him back. Gets a block. Henry gets the ball back. Brings it back in. Perez playing defense with Henry now. Trying to get a good contest there. Misses the shot. Perez rolling around on that fast break there. Bryan back in the corner. Passes it back up to Perez. Trying to drive with Perez. Anthony driving. Good lane. And another slam. 27-point lead now. More than double the Outlaws. We've been holding that for quite a while now. 3 blocks now for Anthony, tying his rebounds of 3 as well. Pass in Chambers. Franklin trying to get a contest here. Able to hold him off, gets the rebound as well. Anthony with the ball in hand. Pass to Mason. Let the distributor hold it. Bryan open, pass it back to Mason. I think we're going to dish this one to Anthony. Okay, drive in, back down, good layup. How's it not a foul? He misses it short. That should have been called a foul. He got run in, or I guess he forced the contact, but he also got ran into. Crimson guarding Chambers up top. Can Brian get a good contest here? Yes, he can. Gets the block, but Ali with the putback dunk. Look at that. Bang! Look at that, Ali. That's gotta give compliments to Bruce Ali there. 5 of 6 shooting. He's playing really good today. Definitely the best on Outlaws so far. Anthony finds a gap, gets a nice lay-in there, keeping her lead at 27. He's at 14 points now. Pretty good for the young star. Able to roll it around. Good tip there by Franklin to prevent the putback again. Mason trying to find a lane. Finds a layup. Boom. Hits a basket. He's at 8 points now. 4 assists. He's a rookie. Clinton Anthony's not a rookie, but Gary Mason is. Right guard, or Mason on right there. Shot long. Ooh, good tip there by Wright, knocking the ball out of Mason's hands. And Young trying to drive on Perez, unable to get it. Brian ends up coming out with the ball, leading that whole pack, trying to drive. Can he get there? No, pass it to Perez, and Perez cannot hold on to the pass. Ends up with another turnover, back-to-back turnovers. Look at this shot, and that's just a brick. What the heck? Where are we going? We got to settle this game down. We're up 29 points right now. About 3.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Mason with the ball in hand. Trying to drive, playing really aggressive right now. Franklin, Mason wide open. He shoots a 3, 34%, and he misses it. Is that a second miss from 3? I don't remember. Right pass it to Lettinen. Bruce Ali driving on Lettinen. That looked like a really good contest by Lettinen, forcing the miss. Franklin comes out with the rebound. Mason driving down. Look at Anthony back down. Strong back down. Good layup. Gets it to fall off the bank. Look at that. Clint Anthony is a beast. It's going to be kind of scary. Okay. Mason guarding right again. Passing to Franklin. O'Neal shooting it over him. That looked pretty good. Franklin gets the rebound, though. Pass down to Lettinen, full court. Bruce Ali on him, trying to back down. We'll take that. Mason with the ball. Pass to Franklin. He's going to drive now. Pass to Anthony. Anthony, that's really good defense there, forcing us to pass it back out. A little scared there. Lettinen driving. He gets a lay-in. Drops it short. Gets the rebound. Offensive rebound. Tipped by Franklin, but unable to get it. Anthony jumps for it. Ali comes out with it. On Perez. He gets a lay-in. Lettinen behind him. Might have been fouled. 13 points now for Ali. Ali's looking really good. We have outscored him 8-4 in this third quarter. Low scoring by us. Low scoring by them as well. Over halfway through this third quarter now. Anthony inbounding the ball to Norton. See, passed it into Leroy, I think. Looks really good. Finds a lane, lays it up. Nice shot there by Leroy. 8 points for him now. Cunningham driving. I think there should be a pass to Chapman. O'Neal on Chapman. O'Neal shoots it over again. Shoots it short. Lettinen comes out with the rebound again. Look at this. Playing really good defense. Playing really physical. Anthony driving. Shoots a 3 in the corner. Why are we shooting that? Shoots it short again. 23% shooter. Thought we'd be wide open. I don't know why we shot that. It wasn't really smart. Pass it in. Lettinen on Bruce Ali. Ali's been so dominant here. Trying to play physical with him. Shoots it over him again. Another miss. Look at that. Lettinen's playing really strong there against Bruce Ali. Leroy trying to roll around random places. Don't know what he's doing. Pass it to Norton. Corner. Okay, Chapman with the ball trying to drive. I think we have Lettinen open. Lettinen's going to shoot a 3. And he misses it. Okay. Trying to get a rebound. They had 4 guys there. Chapman unable to come out with it. We're up 31 right now. Under 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Young driving on Anthony, trying to back him down. Anthony shoots it over him. A little long, though. So, although no block, Leroy trying to get a fast break here. Not able to get anything. Anthony trying to drive around now. Drives around everyone, including Bruce Ali, for another dunk. Really strong there. Really strong. We love to see that. He's at 18 points now. Dominant player. Anthony can't get the block, but the shot is missed. Look at that. Pass it out to Leroy. Leroy is not our guard, but I like him. He's hot. Pass to Norton. Trying to back down. And it's a missed pass. Anthony, another turnover. We cannot let those happen on those lob passes. Another drive. Chapman gets another block, though. Anthony with the rebound. That's a really solid defense there. We love to see that. Pass to Leroy in the corner, maybe. He has a little bit too much space. Okay, Leroy comes up. Drive into the basket. Pass it into him. Back down. Layup. Off the backboard. Wow. Through contact is insane. Okay, I think we just had 6 unanswered points. We're up 35 now. This game is falling away from the Outlaws. Hamad comes back on. It's been a while since we've seen him, but he's also coming onto the floor for the Stingers. Cunningham trying to do some stuff on Norton. Norton holding him good. Chapman playing defense again. Can he get another block? No, shoots it over, but Hamad gets the rebound. It went over the front rim. Leroy trying to do something. Chapman with the ball. Driving. Not able to get anything. Leroy wide open. Okay. Norton back with the ball. Settle down. But Leroy gets a floater. Look at that floater. He's at 12 points now. Look at that pass in. Good cut there by Leroy. Brady playing defense in Chambers. Gets a block there. Good job. Hamad gets the rebound again. Brady driving fast. Trying to roll around outside. Does. He floats it. And he can't get the fall. A little bit of contesting there. Made it a little tougher on him. Third quarter. Not a lot of time left. Chapman playing on O'Neal. O'Neal shoots it over him. And he gets the fall. His first make of the game. He also has 4 rebounds for him. It's pretty good for him. Norton trying to drive. Finds a layup to the basket. Bang. It falls. He's at 5 assists. That's his first basket of the game. Another Hail Mary shot. Hits backboard, but just misses rim. Yeah, Anthony, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, really good. Bruce Ali, though, we forced him to miss a couple shots recently, but he's still looking pretty good. Hamad stays in. We keep our lineup. Ali comes back in for the Outlaws. Norton with the ball in hand. I think we should pass this in Chapman. Yes, good back down. Good layup. It falls short. Good rebound, though, but it ends up getting picked up by Brewer. I thought that tip might have gone to Hamad there. Okay, where are they going to pass? It's going to be a 3 pass right here. Watch this. Bang. Ali in the corner. Pretty good contest. Ali hits the 3. That's the first 3 of the season. What a drop. Down 34 now. Ali is the leading scorer for them, having almost half their team's points. Leroy trying to get a layup. We end up turning the ball over, but they end up walking out of bounds. We're lucky to have the ball back in hand. We have a full shot clock now. Pass to Leroy. Pass it back up to Chapman. Look at that. Norton set it back up at top. And Norton trying to find a lane. I think we should pass to Hamad. And another one. Oh my goodness. Lucky to get that one out. Hamad finds the lane to the basket though. And another lane. Second basket of the game for him. He has 6 rebounds as well. That's pretty good. Brady guarding Ali. Gets another block on Ali. Ali has been locked down his last 3 shots. Okay, Chapman pass back to Norton. I think look at Leroy. Trying to make a move. Not really open. Chapman trying to find a lane to the basket. Okay, got tipped a little bit there on that pass. Playing really good. Leroy trying to find something. Pass to Chapman. Good jump stop. Look at that. We just barely shoot it over the rim again. Chapman with a miss. We're up 36 right now. Ali trying to do something on Brady again. We fall down. Driving. Brady playing good shot defense, but ends up jumping a little too many times. The shot misses, so Ali, that looks like a good drive for him. We were definitely flailing a little bit defensively there. Hamad, good back down, floats it in. Look at that. Got it to fall. 7 rebounds, now 6 points. Hamad is looking really solid. We do want a rebounder, and he's stepping up for us when we need him. Leroy guarding Henry. Can he play good defense, too? Oh, got back down a little bit too much. The shot is missed, though. That's a little concerning. Played really good defense most of the way. Leroy trying to drive. Ooh, ball got tipped. Leroy comes out with on top of it again. Norton already has several turnovers. Hamad, good back. Another lay-in. Hamad looks unstoppable. 8 rebounds, 8 points for him. Nearly a double-double to open up the season. Really solid. Good tip there by Norton. Unable to force the backcourt violation. Brady on Ali. Ali gets a jump stop, gets a shot to fall. Went like 0 for 4 there for a while there. Good defense. Gets one to fall. Norton drives to the basket. Look at that. Up 40 points now. He has 6 assists. That's pretty solid for him. Coming off the bench. Leroy guarding Henry again. Jumps late. The shot is shot short, though. And he gets the rebound. Brady. Hamad with the ball. We're going to go back down. Tries backing down a little bit too much. Hey, let's look at that. Pass to Norton. Gets the ball back. Hamad, easy lane to the basket. He's at double-digit scoring now. 5 for 5 for him. Cunningham passes it in. Brady guarding Ali again. Can he get another stop? That's a good back down by Ali. Ali is so dominant. He's at 20 points. I believe that's leading all scorers. 3 minutes though left in the fourth quarter, and we have more than double the Outlaws' points. Okay, Hamad passing in to Mason. Mason comes back on the floor. Okay, Brady backing down, trying to back down. Pass back up to Mason. Ball gets tipped though. Able to get control of it. Hamad on the pass in. Okay, we're not guarding him well enough. He just walks right around the defender. Okay, Mason guarding right again. Right has yet a shot. He's still ice cold. I don't even know if he's hit a shot yet. Backing down Mason pretty well here though. Mason makes a really good contest there. Might bump into him a little bit. Shot is missed wide. Mason driving in. Pass out to Perez. Perez has a jump stop pass to Hamad outside. He's gonna back down though. Crush him back. Good. Lay in through contact. And one. Look at this. Bang. Off the backboard. I love those shots off the backboard. He's not a good free throw shooter, though. Look at that. 2.5 points for free throw shooting. First one hits front rim. I guess he only shoots one there. Hits front rim. Shot short. Gets the fall, though. 45-point lead now. Pass in. Barron on Anthony. I should say the other way around. Perez jumps for the three. Ends up leading to an open dunk for Henry over Hamad here. Look at that. Perez jumps to block the three. Good dunk there by Henry over Hamad. He's 3 of 11 shooting. Jeez. Brady in the corner. Anthony trying to back down. Unable to. Brady trying to back down on Ali now. Pass it to Hamad. Backs down. Good shot. Layup. Hamad has a lot of points now. 17 for Hamad. Insane. He has like 11 in the quarter, I think. Okay, Hamad and Anthony cannot force Barron to miss the shot. He is 2 for 2. Anthony backing down Barron, unable to do anything there, but Hamad able to back in the center, gets another lay-in through contact, gets the fall. His perfect shooting night, 9 for 9, 19 points. Hamad should be our leading scorer now. Wow. He is just dominant. They cannot stop him. We still have I said 45, I think it's 35-point lead, actually. So our lead is dropping a little bit, it looks like. Shot is short. Anthony passes it to Leroy off after the rebound. Edgar trying to back down Ali a little bit. Passes the corner to Franklin. Good lane. Brian a little bit. Nice jump stop. Pass to Anthony back. Brian finds a lane to the basket. Lays it in. Look at that. Pass it out. Pass it back in. Trying to find, give us more opportunities there. Okay, Mason on Henry. Brian on Ali. I don't like this really that much. Ali gets this hook. Missed it. So Anthony with another rebound. I don't know how many he has, but he probably has a good amount now. Leroy still on fire. Passes back to Mason. Shoots a three. Bang! Deep three there. That's a Trae Young type three. Look at that. First three for the Stingers. Mason is 1 of 3. 11 points now for him. Pass in. Anthony gets a good block there. But Ali gets the rebound. And Ali gets the fall. He's at 22 points. Look at that. He's having a really good shooting night. Has the only 3 for the Outlaws. Anthony trying to back down. He cannot back down when he plays center. He's a little undersized, it shows. Brian open 3 now. Bang, and that misses. I should not say bang on that. That's a miss. We're up 36 right now. 36, 38. Wow. Not a lot of time left in this fourth quarter. Game's about to come to an end. Anthony able to get a good contest there. Mason comes up with the rebound. Pass down. Leroy passes to Anthony. Open layup, or open dunk, I should say. Just lane to the basket. We're up 50 right now. I was right when we said 40. Alright, that's a 50-point lead, right? I'm confusing myself with numbers. Jeez. Nice shot there by Dan Young. His first bat. 1 of 8 shooting is insane. Okay, we should be able to run the clock out here. Let's see. Let's just dribble the clock out. They can't do anything to stop us. We're up a lot, too, already, so there's no point. Let's just end this game. What a game it is, though. Crossing up. Are we going to shoot a 3 at the buzzer? No, let's just dribble the clock out. There's no point. We beat them fair and square. 40. I'm going to say that's 48-point win, right? Yeah. Look at that. Anthony, 7 rebounds, 4 blocks is insane. Not the leading rebounder in the game, not the leading person in assists, but did a little bit of everything. 20-point scoring in his debut for the Stingers. Really solid there. Third quarter looks a little concerning, but we've shown some really good defensive quarters here in this first game. Look at that. 7 points and 6 points. We held the Outlaws to. Really solid. Let's check it. Team stats. Shows a little bit of everything combined. Bruce Lee had a really good game. We gotta give him compliments to that. Okay. These are our team players. Oh, this is their team. Yeah. Holy had a really good game. Wright did not hit a shot. 0 for 7. That's really gonna hurt him. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot there for them. Mason's 11 points. Brady was 9. Hit 5 for 5 free throws, though. Anthony, 10 of 13 shooting for 20 points. Leroy, Hamad, both in double-digit scoring as well. Really good. Assists, Norton had 7 assists. That's really nice to see there. Yeah, Hamad had 8 rebounds. Blocking, I love to see blocks. A little bit of blocks by everyone. Look at that. I think we had 8 different players with blocks. Really good. Leroy, the French, Hamad, whatever country that is. Looking really solid. Our young guys and a couple veterans have been really good right here. I think it's going to be pretty promising for us throughout the rest of the season. Here's the team stats. 72% shooting for us, 31 for the Outlaws. Both hit 1-3, and we're 1 of 10, though, from 3. Perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 39 rebounds. We out-rebounded the Outlaws by 21. Only one of them was offensive for us. 35 assists on 44 made shots. That is insane. That's ridiculous. They had 8 steals on us. We cannot let that happen anymore. But we did have 12 blocks. Did not get blocked once. So we're looking pretty unstoppable ourselves. I'm looking at our whole lineup here. Look at the box score for everyone. Okay, we're making sure those stats are our auto is working correctly. Look at those. Look at that, guys. Yeah, Harry Heath and Leroy Moran did not play, but I still feel pretty promising. I think it's pretty promising. Dominant victory there. I hope not every game is like that, but I don't think the Outlaws are necessarily a great team either. Look at that. It's a couple 100-point scores there. So it's not just us, it happens too. But yeah, look at that. 77-62. That's a low scoring game. So the scoring around the league, there are some high scores, there are some low scores. Pretty well balanced, it looks like. 55% shooting for Atlanta, 44% from 3. That is insane. I would not want to face them. That looks a little scary. They had 32 assists themselves. 47 rebounds. That is a lot of rebounds. Now we're going to compare that to our stats real quick. Yeah. I mean, that is crazy. So, I really like to see that. Look at that. Point guard. Frederick Rowe. Look at that. Yeah. But, look forward to our next schedule. We're playing the Spartans. They just got a new guy, too. Look at these other games real quick. If I saw that right, I think that should be really concerning. Look at Milwaukee. I'm not really concerned about them going to the next game. Look, they only scored 59 points. It should be an easy win for us next week. But I don't know if you guys saw that on the home screen page. What are they called? The Los Angeles, whatever they are, Lakes, I think is their name. Their star player, is 53 points, Poland strong. That is very scary. I mean, he is an elite scorer. But there he goes again. Yeah. Current day. Yeah, look at that. That's insane scoring there. I'm gonna go check our players out real quick. Just look around briefly. Scout. No one's scouted yet. I'm not sure that's gonna work. I'll make sure that assignment gets ready. Look at that. Everett Reed, Dennis Ali, Jeremiah Fitzgerald. Looks like there's some good prospects here. A lot of young guys. Dennis Ali is a sophomore. But we'll see how that goes for us. Making sure to check out our forwards. That's one thing we want to look forward for. And there's some good guys. I want to look at rebounding. Kyle Frazier. Look at that. 16 rebounds for Kyle Frazier. And Donnie Campbell with 8 of his own. So, yeah. Look at that. Look at Melvin Nelson. He has 8. Mark Austin. 11 and 12. That is pretty good. Joe Maxwell. Look at that rebounding stat. That's a really good rebounding stat. I don't know why we scattered him entirely, but we did, I guess. I don't know when that happened. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Goblin Gang. And, Frederick Rowe, look at that. Good passing, good dribbler. But, anyways, guys, I'm Goblin Gang. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is, Hoopland. You guys want to check out Hoopland? I have more episodes coming. My format is not necessarily perfect right now, and the videos might seem a little clanky early on, but I promise to fix that later. We want to make sure to optimize our lineup again. Hamad comes into the lineup full-time. Leroy comes into the lineup full-time. Perez goes down. Look at that. Very interesting. So we re-optimized our lineup. Some things have changed. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Goblin Gang, and I'll see you guys next time with more Hoopland.